we live? I think I hit the button right. Yeah, we're live. Don't mind me. We're running on time because, you know, I totally plan these streams out in advance. So we're on time. We are on time. Don't let anybody else in chat tell you otherwise. We are on time. Totally not last minute, still setting up. We're on time. Okay? I'm waiting for a massive DLC. What kind of DLC are we talking here, Greg Dillian? Okay, I'm going to fill up my water bottle because, again, I planned this in advance. So, yeah. Enjoy some music. I'll be tuned. Oh. Yeah, exactly, Dion. Exactly. All right. Shout out to Oaktown and Squidman for being the early birds, as well as Greg Gillian. I'm on time, guys. No need to worry. The archery. Oh, nice. Hey, Hoarder, how's it going? Yeah. If you're paying attention to my Instagram, I want to do something productive because I don't want to pack orders right this second because, I don't know, I guess burnout is the easiest way to chalk it up to. So, brickworld, very fun. My goodness, very fun. But also very draining. So, I think when I came back, I slept for almost a full day. I slept through most of today. So, I'm like, okay, I need to do something. I don't want to edit. I don't want to pack orders. What that can I do that's productive? So I'm like, what better way than just talk about brickworld while doing usual TMOG shenanigans? So yeah, that's why we're here. Hopefully I don't reveal too many cool stuff on stream in the background or anything. I think I tucked it away out of prying eyes because that's how. Is it gonna fall over? Okay, we're fine. Oh, not at all rushing to get this going. Hey Eileen, how's it going? Bear with me here. I like I said, I'm running like on schedule because everything's pre-scheduled. Hey. Whatever we built today won't have a speed build camera, so it's just a fun stream. I don't want to have to worry about content for this stream in the sense of speed build footage, so yeah, just a chill stream that I'm not at all trying to work extra hard on. That being said, y'all can hear me, right? Saw your appearance in a brickworld stream. Which one? Seriously, post in the Discord under the brickworld tab if you see me in videos. I would love to watch that. Okay. New tab. Paste. Allow. Mute it. Do I look tired, chat? I don't necessarily feel as tired, but yeah, I guess you could argue. You want, Ruchi, you want to see Ahsoka? If y'all are willing to wait 2 more seconds, I can make Ahsoka say hi. She is upstairs. I miss you too, Richie. I do regret that we weren't able to hang out so much, but hey, I get it. I get it. It's a very fast week. We're gonna get into that later. Hopefully, it doesn't get too emotional for me. I have not viewed a single piece of footage from this week. I couldn't. I was just filming, wrapped up the day, threw it on the laptop, went to bed, on with the next day. Okay. Yeah, I know. I got you guys hyped up for Ahsoka. Okay. Hold on. Entertain yourselves, all right? I'll be back in a minute. Alrighty. Making their first live debut in over a week, I present Little Ahsoka. I'm still acting like I haven't seen her in forever, or not all the way around. Let me get her out of her system. This is goofball. She's very happy to have me home, as much as I am to be home. Hi. Licks never stop. So how's everyone doing? How are we doing today? It's been a week, give or take, since we were last in the Lego room. Here, where are you going? Where are you going? What, you gonna go behind? You guys can't tell. She likes to go behind my chair and sit behind me. Hey, Dead Bricks, how's it going? Alright, she's just behind my chair. Hey, maybe you guys can see. Hey, Ahsoka. Oh, she's comfortable now. She's comfy. She's set for the day. Yeah, I know. I look forward to her little kisses. Oh man, it feels good to be back home, let me tell you. Okay, so I guess spoilers, this is one thing I got from brickworld Chicago that I guess we could build today. Let me just see what this paper is. I have no idea what it is. That's nothing. Oh, I know the feeling, Dead Bricks. I know the feeling. Hey, Panda, how's it going? Hope you got home alright. Bit of a disclaimer, if anyone was at brickworld and they see the stuff I bought, nothing's been revealed yet. Be cryptic. I mean, I'm not forcing y'all. You wanna, yeah. There are certain items I'm hoping to be the highlight of certain videos, so there's certain items in here at brickworld. Keep it on the DL. Gotta keep everyone hyped for the next episode of the brickworld vlogs when I get around to editing them. Oh, but man, it's good to be back. It really is. Okay, I think I missed a certain comment before I dip to grab Ahsoka. Am I getting Bumblebee? It is on my wish list, so I guess you'll have to pay attention to end credits as to when I'm planning on getting it. That's the new thing going forward with end credit scenes is, at least for the next few months, I'm going to be just trying to limit myself on a few purchases, really cutting back so I can recoup from brickworld. Because I think this year, even though I didn't keep full track of how much I spent, I think I had a new all-time record. So, yeah. There's that. Yeah, Bumblebee. My goodness. Let's actually go over that real quick because you guys just, for those who view me on Instagram, just got the brief end of the things for how I feel about it. So let's pull it up here, and then we'll talk about it. No, I don't want to do a survey Lego. Thank you, though. Bumblebee. Oh, just a little bit. I may have accidentally leaked one of my items on my Instagram story on one day, but it's okay. It's okay. Not many people pay attention to that, right? They just do lie on you on Instagram and just flick through everything. Okay, let's pull up the chat here. Alright. Bumblebee. The next set in the Transformers Lego set collab line. Let's see, am I sharing right? I think I am. Releases July 4th, 2024 to the public and July 1st for Insiders members. It is retailing for $120 Canadian. I'm assuming that's like $100 US. We can find out in 2 seconds just what the US pricing is just by going like that. It's going for $90 US. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Okay, so everyone I talked to at brickworld when this thing got revealed, they're like, this thing's ugly, it's bulky, and it looks like trash. And, okay, I get where people are coming from, but you gotta admit, Bumblebee's shapes are a little difficult to pull off, and they are basing it off of the original G1 toy. So if you don't know what that looks like at all, Bumblebee. That is G2. I need G1. So the original G1 toy looked like that. I really doubt a Lego set with that level of simplicity would fly with today's Lego fans. It wouldn't, okay? We're looking for something similar to this, okay? For keeping something like this in mind that transforms, I think Lego did a pretty decent job, okay? I like it. Sure, it's got a little bit of iffiness to it, but I like it overall. Is it the best Lego set there is? Hell no. Hell no. Optimus Prime is absolutely better, but it is more expensive. But if you are a fan of Bumblebee, sure, that's okay. I do love the little references of Cybertron, Goldbug, and just the rollout thing. That's cool. And then the little Bumblebee dangler. That's cool. What I don't like is parts forming. Now, if you don't know Transformers at all, parts forming is basically taking apart a piece of a Transformer to transform it. It's not completely transformable. It's parts forming. So that's what this guy has. He has a little bit of parts forming. Can I forgive it? Yes. Does it irritate me a little? Yes. But again, I can live with it. Now this guy standing next to Optimus, I think looks awesome. No worries, Panda. All good. Appreciate it. Glad to hear you got home okay. Yeah. I like this. I think having these two together will be great, especially in their vehicle mode. Although, I will admit, I am kind of getting sick and tired already of just like, we're getting Autobots. If they alternated between Autobot Decepticon for the releases, cool. because right now those stat cards mean fuck all. Unless you want to compare Optimus and Bumblebee, but literally means fuck all. Piece count is almost 1,000 pieces. That's pretty good. The biggest issue I have, I would say, besides parts for me, is this little section right here. I don't think they really show off the side that well in any of these pictures, probably because they don't want anybody to point it out so easily. But basically, it's a part of the arm attachment. So it's a double-edged sword. You can have it be translucent or dark bluish gray to show that it's an arm, or you can make it yellow so it doesn't. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways they could have gone about it, but I think they went with the worst of the two evils. I think if they made it a yellow foot piece, it would have been better. Yes, it would have blended in too much, but I don't know. I think in terms of sacrificing the cleanliness of the vehicle mode isn't worth it. Hey, Mighty Hawk. Yeah. That's kind of like where I'm standing right now. All printed pieces except for the plaque. Alright, I guess. Okay, maybe I'm lying here. Those are stickers, but those are optional stickers, I think. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. But the point is, it's cool. I like it, and they're keeping up with the trend that it transforms. So, I've been keeping as much away from reviews as I can because I want to experience this for myself in terms of how well it transforms and how well it is to handle. I am going to be annoyed if it has the same issue as Optimus, where pieces can fall off just from little amounts of play. That's my issue with Optimus, is, you know, if like you're transforming him, the waist, it would just pop off. Whether it's player transforming, the waist would pop off. And that Optimus is perfect, I would say. Oh, alright, that was a big amount of just nothing burger of information. Oh, my goodness. Ooh. Sorry, give me a second. Looks like I already have Bumblebee. No, that is the Fiat 500. The story behind that is I found that at Value Village for 25 bucks, and I've been restoring it so I can flip it. I think I've invested all of like it enough to make it 60, 70 bucks now to complete it. So hopefully I can list it on Marketplace or something and have it sold. Bit of a hassle, more than I thought it would be, is what it is. So what did everyone else get up to while I was away? I mean, what else have I missed out on in terms of news? I feel like that was the big thing that... I mean, I know, like, we got the Star Wars leaks. I'm waiting for official prices to come out before we really talk about those, I guess. But it's like, what else have we missed? You know? Lots of Fortnite. Oh my goodness. I thought I would be fine with missing a week of Fortnite, and holy crap, they have Metallica in the game now, and it's like every single mode has like 20 quests to complete. So I've been having lots of fun playing catch up with that. I think I spent all of it this morning doing rocket racing, and I swear I hate the speedrun quests. It is so dumb. The amount of times I've been like, oh, gotta do one more thing, and then I'm done. And I'm like, I could have had it in one go. It's dumb. Oh, so the Adidas car branded skin, basically, if you have the car that the skin bundle is a part of, you'll just automatically get it. I think that's the new norm, is if you have a car, and you bought, like, the car bundle or whatever, anytime they add an additional, like, skin for that car, you'll just get any new skin styles for it. So that's what happened, because that's what I did digging onto. Black Falcon, yes. I am on the fence on if I'm going to... Because, like, again, I'm going to try and budget myself spending around $200 every month, if I can, on sets. So I'm like, okay, August 1st, we have the Black Falcon and the Star Destroyer. Both $200 sets. Which one am I going to pick? Who knows? Speaking of Hoarder says, how do you collect multiple themes? Collecting Star Wars is hard enough, but now you all sucker me into... okay, Speed Champions is really cool. I limit myself to like 2 or 3 per year. Pick the one that looks the ultimate coolest based on the eyeball test and go with that, you know? It would be awesome to collect every Speed Champions, but I think realistically, in terms of space and cost, it is just that strategy has worked for me. I've picked one from each release wave, if applicable, and it's worked great for me on my wallet. Because yeah, it would absolutely stack up if I collected every Speed Champs. They're that good, honestly. But yeah. Oh yeah, Darth Jar Jar is going to be cool to have. There will be a lot of people investing in that set because there's obviously a lot of one-off figures in there. So I'm interested to see when that set retires how well it does in the aftermarket. Because there will be a lot of people investing in it as well as just whatever, you know? I'm a little concerned right now. My throat is a little sore, and I've got a bit of a headache. That could be just due to the fact that I've had my heater on whenever I go to bed. However, Jordan did develop a cough while at Chicago, within the last few days of Chicago, and I heard that there was some people who caught COVID. So I'm hoping nothing's wrong with me. Again, we'll find out in the next day or two. But yeah, that's always great to find out. You know, you come home from a trip and you're not feeling already the best. I'm really hoping it's just the jet lag, but just keeping that in the air. If, like, you know, I'm like having to put out a post saying, hey, brickworld vlogs have been delayed by like a fucking month because whatever. I really hope it doesn't come down to that, but give y'all a heads up, I guess, for that. That is okay. I was like, what the heck is this tab? Mirror. I think my parents have talked about that before. I think this is what my dad mentioned when I showed him the trailer. Alright. Anybody have any questions regarding brickworld? I mean, besides the obvious, like, what sets did I pick up? I mean, I might be able to answer some of that, but just yet. I know for sure, like, garage sale. I don't know. It was definitely more aggressive than it needed to be. Did I run out of stickers? That's a good question. Okay, so I set 5 stickers aside before I left just for, like, friends and family. And I think I ordered, like, 70 stickers. So that gives me, like, 65 to hand out. I think I have 5 stickers left in the baggie. I don't know where that is right this second. But it's a very thin amount, so I did hand out a lot. I have been keeping an eye on certain people's posts about what they've gotten back from Brickworld, and it is a little disheartening to see my sticker isn't included with that, whether that is they lost it in their pile and they only was able to find so much, or if there's other opinions or something like that that it was purposely not included in a picture, whatever. I'm trying not to let it dwell on me too much, let it get to my head a little. But besides that, people said that they were very high quality stickers. They liked it. They loved seeing Ahsoka on there, my new logo and everything. It was great. It was great to meet all the people I did. I met another Canadian brick lover, Brad. I just started watching his vlogs to like get another point of view, and yeah, it's cool. It's cool meeting people. Love the mocks. It was great. I don't feel like I got all the cool stuff in terms of footage. But then again, you will find a bunch of people who just literally went up and down the aisles. So That's why I don't bother filming absolutely everything for the mocks. I just do highlights. So, vendors this year. I think I bought more from the garage sale than I did the vendors this year, honestly, because there was drama that happened with the vendors, as well as the fact of just like the vendors had absolutely almost fuck all, and the vendors that did have shit, it was as if they looked at Amazon for their prices, you know? And for those who don't know, people who look at Amazon to price their shit, it's like, okay, Bricklink and eBay, the two sites used by almost everyone to value what their thing is worth. Let's say an item is worth on eBay and Bricklink around $100, $115. Someone's going to look on Amazon and see that exact same set is worth $500, and they're going to list it for $500 because Amazon said it was. It's just a listing. It's not actual sold. I'll never get that mentality of people referring to Amazon for valuation. I just, it blows and boggles my mind. But there was a few vendors where I'm like, I wanted to ask, hey, did you use Amazon to price your shit? Because you need to do your research. Again, I get it. They have to make some money, but it's like not that fucking high of a markup, you know? Oh yeah, I know. And then half the time I'm like, shoot them a few links on Bricklink and eBay just for funsies, and like 9 times out of 10 they tell me, I know what I have, I know what my thing is worth, and I'm like, alright, whatever, good luck selling it. And then like 2 months later I see him drop it down to like fuck all and nothing. But yeah, it's just... Speaking of Facebook, I came home a few days ago, and I already had a deal in the works because I accidentally hopped on Facebook Marketplace. And there was a recommendation to me for a listing that was in BC. I won't go into too many details on what the thing is, but it was Lego Toy Story. So, the guy and I were talking before my flight because my flight was delayed, wheeling and dealing back and forth. I said, are you willing to ship to Calgary? Yeah, I am. Do you want to do the payment through PayPal? Yes, but it has to be done through goods and services because I had issues with last time. People who did friends and family, me getting scammed. Perfectly fine, totally get that. How much do you think shipping would be? Oh, this is what it says based on a random Calgary address. I can take it in to double check because I didn't get fit through a flat rate. Yada, yada, yada. Alright, sounds good. Keep me posted. Silence for about 24 hours. Then I get a notification saying that the listing was deleted. And I'm like, okay, don't panic. Sometimes you've had people who deleted the listing as you're talking to them, and it's just because they're dealing exclusively with you. So I send a message saying, hey, just wondering, is the item still available? 6 hours go by or something like that, and the guy basically comes back to me and says, I did some research on Bricklink and eBay and all these other sites and found out I was underpricing it, so I deleted the listing and relisted it for the according price. Sorry for wasting your time. So I sat there in my chair, like, wanting to rip this guy a new one because, like, okay, it's one thing if you're like, oh, I listed it too low, and you want to get more money out of it. There's two ways he could have gone about it. The way he went about it, or being like, hey, so-and-so that was me, I realized I'm underselling it. Is there any way you'd be willing to go for this price? Because that's more what it's worth. If he'd gone that route, I would have talked to him some more and probably said, sure, fine. More than what I was expecting to pay, but this item's a Toy Story set. So, of course, I want it. So, it's like, I would have been like, yeah, sure, let's talk. Let's wheel and deal. But because he went out of his way to basically give me the middle finger, because he made an assumption that I wouldn't be interested, it was like, dude, what the hell? So when he sent me that, I just gave him a thumbs up and I just logged off. That's all I could do without ripping him a new one. And then I looked at the listing and holy crap, yeah, he upped it by like another $150 or something like that. And it's just like, if he talked to me, we could have had a deal. Now, if he sells it locally, sure. But just saying, I was there. And I don't get why people on Marketplace or any other site act like that, where they instantly assume, no, there's no deal just because, oh my goodness, whatever. Communication goes a long way. So it really irks me when I have shit like that pulled on me, you know? So, speaking of that, at the garage sale, wheeling and dealing with people, you know, I'd walk around filming stuff and I'd be like, oh, would you do this? And the guy's like, yeah, sure. So then as I'm like reaching for my wallet and turning off the camera, I'm realizing, okay, well, let's try one more bargain, because I hardly bargained at all with this guy. So I said, oh, could you do $5 less? I mean, we had a deal, but yeah, sure. It's like, where's the attitude from? You're getting your money. Like, it's a simple yes or no. Just little things that just irk me when it comes to selling and buying. I don't know. Also, hey, Tyler, how's it going? There's someone I've seen for 6 months trying to sell some $100 junior set? Okay, bud. Sure. Actually, now that we've talked about it, I want to go see if this listing is even still up. Yep, the listing is still up. So, best of luck to the guy, but just saying, could have had a deal. Gosh, I really hope I'm not sick. Because I know Will said he was sick, and then we have Jordan, and then a bunch of other people I know saying they had, like, sick symptoms, and it's like, great. Just what I need. So, yay. Oh, we've been talking for like half an hour. My goodness. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know. Any other questions here, chat? About brickworld? I mean, I don't know. There's a Pomchi. Look at her little head. Right, that is a good question. So, for those who haven't seen the Snap end credits scene that was hyping up brickworld, and revealing that Jordan came with me, the wording I did was on purpose. I chose the wording of it'll be my last year, at least for a while, was truthful. So, I've gone to brickworld for 3 years in a row, and this year felt very by-the-book repetitive. No matter how different I tried to make it, it just kept steering back to the same old repetitive stuff. And doing the same thing over and over can be fun, but it also can go stale really quick for some people. And for me, brickworld, it was like, yeah, I had fun. Don't get me wrong. I had lots of fun. But it's starting to get to that repetitive sense where it's like, okay, I know what to expect. I know how things are going to go. Nothing new is going to essentially happen. You know? So I was telling my friends and anyone who asked if I was going next year, I said, no, I don't think I will be going next year. Not for the sake of I don't hate going. It's just, I either need to take a break from going from brickworld and not go anywhere next year, or just go somewhere different. As to where that is, that's still up in the air, being planned out. So, I don't know. I hope when I say this is kind of understandable of what I'm saying. True, Tyler. You never know if something new will happen. Yeah, true. That's true, but I don't know. There's certain things I wish could be improved with Brickworld, but I don't know. Maybe within a year it'll change. Garage Sale, it felt very too by the book. I mean, yeah, the time thing sounded cool, but the size of the room was still the same, still crowded and everything. The Fold concert was alright. Okay, if I'm being honest, they don't need that big of a space for the Fold concert. I'm sorry. I noticed little to no difference in attendees from last year to this year, regardless of the paywall. Merchandise was more or less the same. Not that that really matters, I guess, but to me it kind of does. It keeps it kind of fresh. The whole event center, I did notice a few people who brought stuff for the 3rd year in the row just slightly altered. And I think they have rules against that, but how they enforce it, I don't know. I just know I noticed a few things that were very, very familiar from past Brickworlds in terms of mocks. Now, to be fair, I am cherry picking like 2% of the stuff of the mocks. It feels like a lot of the stuff was new and original. There was some stuff that I'm like, I'm pretty sure this stuff is bought offline on the internet and made. It's not their original mocks. There's also a bunch of mocks that were questionable. Just, again, not to bash anyone for their mocks and their creativity. I'm just bashing the sense of how creative the thing is, you know? Like, for example, someone brought in a big mosaic of their logo. And that's cool. I don't mind a mock of your logo, but I don't think that should be your whole mock, especially when you got gigantic QR codes to take to your social media. That to me just screams what you're there for, and you're thinking it's some get-rich-quick scheme. People are there to look at fun builds and fun building techniques. We're not here to, like, gain followers in the sense of, like, that's strictly what you're here for. So that kind of irked me the wrong way. Sure, I saw other people have mosaics of their logos, but it was right next to their actual mock. That I don't mind. It kind of puts, it's kind of like putting a face to the project, in a sense, rather than just, you know? So stuff like that kind of irked me. I didn't film that kind of stuff, but of course I'm talking about it right now, but it's just like, yeah. Tyler said to lose followers. Dude, I'd like to wager that you actually gained some followers from going on that live stream that you did. That was fun to see. Seeing you have your grand debut back on the internet. There's a lot of other stuff that behind the scenes could have gone better. We'll find out next time I go if it can be done better. But grand scheme of things, I had lots of fun. Spent lots of money, of course, but just, yeah. And believe me, I tried. I tried to get out of the hotel more than usual to do stuff, but it's just... It's funny how, like, you get roped into doing this, doing that, you know? Yikes, Tyler. You need to get back on posting, man. I might have, Squid Man. I don't recall the exact memory. Send me a post if there is one. I'm gonna play Star Wars Outlaws. If I was gonna play if it's on Xbox, I'll play it for like all of like 10 minutes. I don't really have any interest in playing that game. Oh my God, why didn't you tell me? I would have gone out of my way to look for it. Another thing that was a bit surprising is people kept walking up to me saying, hey, go to this random guy at this random section, because again, I'm good at mapping areas. He's got a package he wants to know if you can take back home with you to give to someone. And I'm like, okay, cool. Tell him to message me. Tell him to message me. Tell him to message me. And literally the second last day, I'm like, okay, someone walk me to this guy, please, because I'm not getting messaged. So I guess this is my way of venting, saying, if you want me to transport stuff or you want to give me stuff in general, message me. That is the absolute best way to track me down, is message me. You may not believe it, but I am checking my phone regularly. At least every 5 minutes, I was checking my phone because that's just a habit of me. I check my phone notifications. I have the buzzer on so I feel the vibrations, everything. Because I'm of the mindset of, what if someone needs me right this second for an emergency? And that's just ingrained into my brain. And that's why I say, message me. Don't just tell me, go to this random ass section, to this random username. You know, not that I'm hating on the guy or anything. It's just how it was done. It was very scrambled, and I'm just like, where the fuck do I go? So yeah, layout was a bit different for mocks and whatnot, but similar at the same time. We had vendors in the middle and then two sides of mocks. And then this year we had a little corner for Influencer Alley, where all like the bigger YouTubers that were like named or whatever had their own little mock corner. As well as ACOB had their live streaming table booth thing. So that was cool. That was cool. I don't know. If someone were to ask me what my favorite oh my goodness. It's like as I'm trying to say this, Tyler, I was like, top 3 least favorite parts of brickworld. For personal stuff, I'm gonna be as vague as can be. Number 1 thing, group photo. It was my favorite and least favorite. Tyler, you would know why. Second least favorite thing, garage sale. And the third least favorite thing about brickworld, not being able to check off absolutely all the landmarks I wanted to check out. That would be like my top 3 least favorite things about brickworld. Off the top of my head. I'm basing that based on the level of what bothered me the most. I hope that makes sense. Where are you moving your Lego to, Grant? Oof. Throw it in Ziploc bags. That'll be easier. Tyler, I swear, let me know if a single one of them sells within the next week. I really hope those move for you, I really do. But at the same time, thank you very much for that trade. Ahsoka, how'd you like to come up to my lap? Come on. Up, up, up. Up, 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 up. There you go. I don't know what I'd do if I was told I gotta move everything. I really don't know what I'd do. Hi. Oh, you're sleepy. You're very sleepy, I can tell. Hi. Yeah, I can't wait to show everyone how you reacted to me leaving and me coming home. Where are you going? Where are you going, Ahsoka? I don't know if that's the comfiest, girl. You're gonna sit on my neck? You're welcome to try. Fine, you're being stubborn. Fine, have your way. Is that a good compromise? You rest your head on my shoulder, it'll be fine. Goofball. What a goofy little doggy. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm just very tired lately. Really hoping everything's all fine with me. Alright, I've had this set sitting in front of my desk for like the past 45 minutes. Let's actually fucking build something. Let me find this, okay? Okay. So yeah, I bought this off of Tyler. Shout out to you, man. For me building this. He just messaged me. Right, I'm going out tomorrow. Thank you, person who just messaged me, for reminding me. Set number 76203, Iron Man Mech Armor, was a 2022 mech set. Mainly got it because it was a good deal, thanks to Tyler, and I don't have it. So, yeah. That's my justification for getting it. Also, it's got no Evo joints, so it's one of the good mechs. Soka, what are you doing? How are you comfortable? Hey, Hive. Soka. I don't think that's comfortable. There you go. Goofy dog. What a goofball. Hive, I missed you at Brickworld. You have to figure out a way to give you one of my stickers if you want one. It was. It really was. I almost feel bad that I'm telling people I'm not going next year. But in my defense, I gotta try something different. I mean, like, I already have something in mind for what I'd like to do, but it's just like all the planning has to be done for it to find out if I can do it or not. Heck yeah, Hive. And this Iron Man figure's not so bad. Coming to Toronto? I mean... Let me look this up real quick. The place I'm hoping to go to next year is not on the way to Toronto. At least in terms of flight times. Maybe, Dion, maybe. I wish. No. If I were to go the one-way, Eileen, maybe. But I think the other way is better for my motion sickness. But I might make a dedicated trip just to Toronto. We'll see. Because this place I'm looking into going to, I mean, it'll be big. It'll be big. And I better shut up now, otherwise I'm going to give the whole thing away. I got away with having Jordan being a reveal for so long. I'm not going to give away my next plans so easily. Especially when they're just in the concept phases. I gotta figure out how much it'll cost, how much space I'll need in my luggage, hotel rooms, the usual shenanigans. I mean, like, realistically, if I were to go to this place, I might be able to go, like, in July or August. If I had to guess right now. I skipped a page. We tried to keep it a little bit of a secret. Keyword, tried. Deductive reasoning. Yeah. Speaking of, how was the snap, all things considered? I've heard from a few people what they thought of it, but just like as something I tried tackling for the first time, what was everyone's initial thoughts on that? Because, like, again, it was something I tried for the first time. Everyone does all their channel lore, and I hadn't really done anything channel lore related, nor story related. I thought, okay, what better opportunity than now? Basically, what I've heard from my friends and whatnot is that the story was executed great, production was meh, as well as the pacing. And that's fine. I'm not hating on that. I appreciate the constructive criticism, because I want any project to be better the next time I try and tackle it, if I try and tackle it another one, you know? Dion says it was excellent. Yeah, Dion, you were telling me you wished I could do it on a monthly basis. The snap literally took me 3 months of conceptualizing in order to make into a reality. So, like, when I released the first end credits that changed the profile picture to the old one, I had what was essentially the bone of it. And then as the months went on, I just created a script, and then it just kind of grew and grew and grew. And next thing you know, we had an 18-minute long project. Yeah. Motivation's a big thing. I mean, I have an idea in the works for where the next step is. And it's interesting. Me, I'm very stubborn when I have an idea in my head. I want to execute it as best as I can. And people, I've had people literally come up to me and be like, I want to be in this next project. And I'm like, hold on, let me execute B before we do C. No, I want to be part of B, not C. And I'm like, but I have B already in my head figured out. And they're like, no, throw me in B. And I'm like, you know? So we'll see. We'll see. I have been watching more original projects channels like I used to back in the day to help with the concept phase of where the next step is. Snap Type 2. I wouldn't call it the Snap 2. I think this universe that I've now officially created can officially be called the TMOG CU, Squidman. It's now actually been fully realized, I feel like. Or at least it's started to, in a way. And I don't know. We're definitely getting the things I like the most out of the way in terms of a concept for what I like to watch in media. So, yeah. I think my biggest concern with the Snap is I was worried people, like my dad, I was talking with him and he's like, aren't you worried your viewers are going to be mad at you? And I'm like, mad at me for what? It's all just a gigantic loop. I'm like, yeah, but it's the journey. If the journey is worth it, they might be intrigued enough to not care that it's a gigantic loop. TMOG Shiyu. That'll only happen if one thing happens, and who knows when that'll happen. Squidman. You know what? Just to make it official, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to my YouTube homepage. We're gonna create a new playlist. Save to playlist. Create new playlist. So that way, it is easier to figure out. If anyone wants to know what the hell is going on with the TMOG CU, we now have a playlist. I mean, Ahsoka basically is the TMOG Shiyu at the moment, you know? She's an adorable little dog. So yeah, that was one thing I was worried about. It was like, what if my dad was right? What if people hated that it was a gigantic loop? I don't know. Not my minty, crispy Rogue Shadow, Tyler, that I've had since December. No way, Tyler. I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do, and I won't let you. What did I just do? Right, Outlaws is the scoundrel game with the girl that looks nothing like the actress, right? Land on the planet in real time? Huh. How long does it take to land on a planet with a spaceship? So, 20 minutes worth of landing? I don't know. That was my first thought there, Grant. I haven't paid attention to Outlaws much. I don't know if I will or not. It'll probably be one of those games I wait for it to go on clearance. Yeah, sure, cool. Send me the Insta post. I'll have a look at it. Oh yeah, for end credit scenes, I kind of diverted from the norm just to announce that brickworld thing, but end credit scenes are gonna be different, yet the same. For anyone wondering, because I know I made a post many months ago saying I didn't know what end credits would be with where I was taking things. I have an idea now how I want to do end credit scenes, and I hope it pays off well enough. We'll find out when this next end credit scene comes out. But I have an idea now. They are different. They're going to be different. And that's all I'll say. So yeah, when I came back, I stupidly opened up my Bricklink store again, like just before I went to bed. So I'm like, there's no way I'll get an order when I wake up, right? There's no way I'm going to be obligated to pack any orders. Wakes up to 2 different orders. Oh, okay. So I still got to pack those. There was another one I just got to write the address on that I got today. That's fine though. I think I've added like a few pieces to my store. Not anything too crazy yet. Been taking it easy basically. Don't want to rush into things. What are you laughing at there, Dion? You're laughing at the fact of how I opened up my store too soon? How dare you? Right, I forgot that the new Indiana Jones game was coming out. I've been so out of the loop for video game stuff. Like, for all I know, there's been a FNAF announcement that I just don't know about. Like, I really was disconnected from the internet for about a week. One thing I like about brickworld is that it's the #1 place I can go if I'm looking for retired stuff. So if I'm ever running low on like retired sets to review, I can always count on brickworld. No. You're fine, Dion. But literally, it was just like, I literally have 2 other orders I still need to pack. Although I will say, Dion, I like, you might have to cut back a little bit because I still got those pieces to figure out for you. I don't know how much that's gonna value to. But yeah, I need a bit to like breathe. There's too many numbers, too many math this whole past week. I can't tell you how many times I had to pull up my conversion calculator or whatever, aka Google, just to figure out what the conversion rate or something was, and then if it was, and then opening up Bricklink, and then yeah, like I'm saying there, Grant, and to everyone else, I don't know when I'm going to get started on those brickworld vlogs in terms of editing and releasing. I'm hoping, I would love to have them out for next week, but we'll have to wait and see. Like, it's just, I'm that mentally wiped. I just, you know, I need time to, like, breathe from all of this. Like, I was rushing to get the snap done before brickworld. That was the absolute bare minimum I wanted done. And then brickworld itself was a whole chaotic fun pile. And now I'm just like, whoa, okay. Give me a bit. You know? Hey, David. No worries, Dion. I'm always happy to deal business, but it's like, yeah, no, you get it. It's getting to be a bit much. Right now, I just feel like I want to say claustrophobic is the way to describe it. I just don't feel like I have any breathing room. Hey, Titanium J, how's it going? How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling better. It's a shame we weren't able to meet up at brickworld, but I get it. Smiling Friends. I've seen it on my Twitter feed quite a lot. I might have to add it to my watch list if people recommend it enough. Right on. Glad to hear. I myself am hoping I didn't catch anything. I gotta touch base with Jordan because he did have some sort of coughing near the end of brickworld. So, I don't know. I'm hoping neither of us caught anything because that would suck for both of us. Bottom line is, I'm glad to hear you're doing better. Nice. It's always a good day when packages arrive there, David. I have been watching Acolyte, and I'm at the point now where I'm about ready to treat it like She-Hulk, where I turn it on with a thing in my hand, you know? It's just, yeah. Grant, where did you hear such a thing? Where did you hear such a crazy concept that may or may not be included in a vlog moment? Who told you? Episode 3? Oh, we're talking about Acolyte. Okay. Soka, you okay back there? She is passed out. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. I just feel bummed. Like I don't want to miss next year, but at the same time, I don't want brickworld to feel stale for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit crazy with thinking like that, but it's just that's just genuinely how I feel. Ooh. I know I had something similar to that, David, for like an hour, but after that it was fine. So I don't know what it was that I ate. But I know it wasn't just me. It was something Jordan ate as well. So I don't know. That's disgusting stuff we don't really need to discuss, but just, yeah. I get the feeling. Right on, early start. Any teasers for us, Jay? Yeah, with the Acolyte, I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt of waiting until everything is revealed before I go hard on it, but it's not making it easy, I'll tell you that. Yeah, that might have been what Jordan and I were dealing with. Ninjago Season 3. Rebooted? That's Rebooted you're talking about, right? If you need any Nindroids, I can ship some over to you. I got a whole army's worth. Just make sure they get all back to me. That's true. Well, I don't know. There's just some things that just happened that just, I don't know. I think a break from brickworld might be necessary because, I don't know, there's just some behind the scenes stuff that just happened, you know? That kind of made things a bit of a downer. But yeah. Right on, Jay, right on. I don't know. Bottom line is, I want to knock something interesting off my list for places to visit before, you know? Yeah. Is that it? Is this the set? Ooh. Do you have the Avengers Tower modular to use as a reference? Oh yeah, I get that too, David. I could go into depth as to other stuff as well. But I have a viewpoint on how I want my next brickworld to go. So, yeah, hopefully 2 years from now, I'll meet my own quota. And I have told my friends what that quota is, so we'll see. Right on, Jay, right on. This blaster is bulky, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, not bad of a mech for how much I paid. Thanks again, Tyler. And it's got posability. Close up. Ooh, that's not it. Has 3 stickers, 2 on the feet and 1 on the arm right there. I think the arm blaster is a little chunky. I know what they're trying to go for, but it's still just a bit chunky. I like the arm shield, that's cool. And then this is just another Iron Man variant to throw in the Hall of Armor. I gotta research which Mark variant this is. There's no way it's just like a random Iron Man armor. So. Yeah, a little. Whoa, 6 to 12 feet? That's a big estimation there, Jay. Hey, Soka. How you doing? You wanna come up front? Come on. Up, up, up. Wakey, wakey. Oh, you were warm. Okay, can you go on the desk for a second? It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm right here. I'm right here. Hi. You know, I had a lot of people ask about Ahsoka, and I felt bad. But the hotel didn't seem like they were pet friendly, so unfortunately, there won't ever be a time Ahsoka can come to Brickworld. I don't know how she'd react with just like the motion sickness either. She gets motion sickness like me. My friend's been getting into the video game collecting, so I'm hearing a lot about cases and booklets, this or that. Alright, let's see what Grant sent. The clouds are just a new black screen. It's okay. Yeah, all these new games, I don't know if I'll play right away. Too focused on other stuff. Hey, Ahsoka. How you doing? Oh yeah, that's why it's just not worth it. I'd be putting her through hell, and for what? Just to show her off to a few people. At that rate, I'm just like, come visit me then. It's not worth putting her through hell. No, she's too precious. Yes. Broke my heart having to let her be all week. See, that's the thing. Like, the closest thing for Ahsoka is the white Chihuahua piece. I'm sorry. And then I had to get it custom printed. I don't know why Lego hasn't done a Pomeranian. Like, they've done like 3 or 5 billion different types of terrier. And I'm like, okay, can you like do another small dog, please? Like a Pomeranian. It's like, maybe this is me being lazy, but it's not that hard. Just take the husky tail, throw it on the back of the Chihuahua, and give the Chihuahua mold some like a mane, and then boom, you got a Chihuahua, a Pomeranian dog mold. Is that too hard to believe for them to do? Oh, we need an excuse to make. You fucking have CMF series. My thoughts on Kiadi Mundi. Brick built Ahsoka. I've thought of that. I really have. That require me to know how to mock, and I don't know how to mock for the life of me. But yeah, going back. Thoughts on Kiadi Mundi. I instantly was like, is that Kiadi Mundi? And I was like, there's no way it can be. This is supposed to take like 100 years before whatever. And again, I'm just a base knowledge fan. I don't know the lifespan of Kiadimundi's species. But I know that he's like old in the Phantom Menace. So, and then when I saw like the black beard, I'm like, there's no way that's Kiadimundi, right? And then it's like, wasn't he like advocating for like the Sith didn't exist? And then meanwhile we have bullshit here that he's kind of hiding possible Sith, and it's just they're playing the wording game against the fans of like, oh, we don't know for sure this is a Sith. We just know this is a person trained in dark arts. We don't outright say Sith. Like, playing the wording game. But then, like, yeah, it was like, yeah, it looked like Kiadimundi to me, and realizing it was like, oh, okay, weird. What is this species, like Yoda or some shit? Like, I was honestly expecting Plo Koon, because I think Plo Koon's species lives for a shit long of time, you know? That would have made more sense to me, having Plo Koon. We never have Plo Koon speak in the movies or whatever. So, whatever. No worries, Dion. What's up, Ahsoka? She just shot her head up for no reason. Yeah. See? Yeah, even Tyler agrees. Hey, Ahsoka, what's up? What's up? Hey, can I tilt down so people can see you? There you go, palm cheek cam. You sent me a picture of what could work as a piece for her. Yeah, but does it come... No, I see where you're thinking with that, but, like, does the piece come in white and also the ears are flopped down? Ahsoka never flops her ears down like that. Like, yeah, she has it down to the side, like that. But it's always pointed. Like a chihuahua. You know? I like this. This is funny. First Star Wars sex scene? Question mark? What? So I was right, they don't live that fucking long? Okay. Lovely. I think I was reading a post earlier where it was like, there's a reason why it's difficult rewriting stuff, because when something's written, it's written in a way where it affects things. So if you want to write it into character in like a prequel series, you have to write it with that in mind, knowing that there's a domino effect. Last 3 minutes, it was kind of like, I knew there was a build-up, and it was just like, it was kind of cool. I mean, I wasn't overly excited by it, but then again, I am still and was kind of tired at the time. But I don't know. It did have my eyes open. Ugh, wide when that came up. It was like, okay. I wish they would stop toying around with the identity when it's so fucking obvious to me who the Sith Lord is. And people like saying on Twitter, oh no, it can't be this guy. He was in a tree. We literally just saw him fucking force push like 6 different Jedi out of the fucking way like a flick. I don't think him being stuck in a fucking tree. Like, just, yeah, no. I have my theory. Yeah, Kumir. It's gotta be Kumir. Like, it's too fucking obvious. If it ends up being a nobody, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, Disney? I don't know. There's a lot of things I could nitpick, but they're definitely playing the wording game where, like, based on technicality on things, you know? Like, the sniffer, that whole conversation between Osha and what's-her-fucking-face. about what the fucking sniffer's name was and all that. It was definitely a wording game that we could make into a huge debate, but I don't have the energy for that. Yeah, I'm in the same boat there, Squid Man. It's like, it's too fucking obvious. Like, the whole like, I had the whole OSHA and May thing figured out within the first episode, and I applaud the writer for revealing it in the first episode, because I thought they're gonna drag it out throughout the entire fucking series about who the fucking Jedi killer was. But I'm glad they didn't go that route. But the identity of this Sith Lord, it's like, Jesus Christ, just fucking say it already. It's like, when you see your two best friends, start acting funny towards each other. It's like, dude, we know you're fucking. Just say you're fucking. Get it over with. There's nothing to hide. That's what everyone, I feel like, is acting like. It's just, come on, we know you're the fucking Sith Lord. Just out and fucking say you're the Sith Lord. I don't know, maybe that was a bad comparison, but just, yeah. Yeah, I was getting those vibes too, Tyler. Scooby-Doo villain. Yes, a villain being out there in the obvious is cool if it is only cool if it isn't obvious from the get-go. That was one thing I liked about the Scooby-Doo stuff, is that, it wasn't obvious. Now, of course, the more you watch Scooby-Doo, the more it becomes obvious, but it's like, Smilo Ren. Your damn talking beaver, too. That was his name. Fucking Basil. Tyler, is Basil a top 10 Star Wars character for you? Put that on a shirt. You're such a tired little dog. Yeah. You're sleepy. It sucks when an owner and their dog are so connected. She's here passing on my leg and I'm here yawning away. That's why I'm like, I've had to tell my mom, no, keep her upstairs. I need to get stuff done. Well, she wants to be with you. Yeah, but she's going to make me sleep. I'm trying to remember what the hell Basil's screaming reminded me of. Basically, it was like that kid that, you're trying to be like, shh, to. I mean, I guess that's what they're going for, but, yeah. I agree, Tyler. I was half expecting, okay, maybe it'll be in the next episode because it's still daytime, turning nightfall. But I was expecting a scene where they have to fucking run away from the horde of them. We could have this debate all day, Squid Man. I think the fact that Yord said he kind of settles the debate for me. Alice freaks out if I'm gone for an hour. Oh my goodness. Dion, you saw that clip I sent you of when I came home. Like, that floor was slippery, and I'm pretty sure if it wasn't, it would have been a running scene. Basil the Herb? I don't know. No. It was a character in Acolyte. Cristo! How's it going? Yeah. 100% Tyler. See, that's the kind of stories I like to see, is like, people changing in a positive sense. Just chilling, man. Just chilling. Talking about Brickworld and other stuff. Hey, Ahsoka. Come here. I know you're sleepy, but you can't be sleepy. You're making me sleepy. Quit making me sleepy. She's adorable. Tyler, I'm just thinking about how many ways I could go screwing around with people, getting them confused about my one purchase that, whatever. I let my ego get to me a little bit too much when I went parading around the convention hall with it. But hey, when people kept coming up to me being like, oh, you got that? Whoa, is it sealed? Just, it got to my ego a little bit seeing that. I wish I got vlog put down. Damn it! I know. I missed it already. And it's a shame that I'm not going next year, but like, I have my reasons and I'm gonna have to stick to them. I just, on top of like paying certain people off for stuff they've been putting on hold for me for Lego purchases, it's like I got other stuff. Like, I want to visit one different place at least. You know? I mean, we could have it. Oh, no worries, Dion. We'll catch you later. We could have it be like 3 years of Brickworld, a break, 3 years of Brickworld, and then another place. And then I gotta renew my passport. Classic space. Are you talking about the diner there, David? I have not come into contact with any of those. No, I have not tracked down a white spaceman plush. So I'm actually, let me see if I still have the tab open. No, it refreshed. I was gonna put out a wanted sign of the spaceman plush. I still could. I think I still have the pictures here. Yeah. I might put out like a wanted poster of a white spaceman plush and see if anyone can hit me up with hooking me up for retail plus shipping. Because my only option is paying close to like $60 for it. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, David. Is like, I've done 3 years. Next year I'm going to have a break to do either something else or nothing at all. Have another 3 years of Brickworld. So that's 9. And then another year where I just do something interesting. That's how I could tackle it if I wanted to. And then I renew it. Actually, let me see if it's changed. Spaceman plush. Gotta do them all. You make very compelling arguments, Tyler. Yeah, if anyone is able to track down a white spaceman plush and is willing to charge me retail or close to retail for it plus shipping, sure, hit me up. Because I don't know if I want to pay like almost $80 for a plushie. Actually, let's double check eBay. The white one, the white spaceman plushie. Classic space. Here, I'll pull up a screen share and then I'll pull up chat. I think I can, Tyler. I think I can with what I want to do. I think I can tolerate it. I know it breaks your heart as much as it does mine, but so yeah, 41. It's this one, Cristo. I'm looking for this one. Crazy how much that orange one is going for, though. 104. I mean, I'd love it if Lego.com made it available. I'd have it by now if that was the case. But like right now, it's just not available anywhere. Will said he found one when he hooked me up with the orange one. Oopsie spoilers, I guess. But yeah, I have no idea why white is so much rarer, but orange seems to be more valuable just because it's more in demand because it's the new color. Oof, Cristo! Oof on me, I guess. I could have snagged one. Saved myself some hassle. So yeah, Bricklink, these are my options. I mean, I absolutely could hit up this guy, but it's just... Actually, where is he located? BC. Yeah, that'd be like 60 bucks, maybe 70. And I'd rather pay close to retail if I could. Yeah. Wild how much this one's going for, though. How often are they sold is the question. Lovely. None sold in the past few days. Cool. But yeah, I'm really hoping Lego.com comes through. Like, if they did all the other colors, it's like, why haven't you done white yet? Hi, Ahsoka. You're a sweet dog. How was the trip home, Cristo? Hope it was alright for you. Oh. If I get an extra one, I'll hit you up, David. Yeah, 45 Canadian, which is like double what it retails. It's kind of like, hey, if somebody wants to like charge me like 10 Canadian more than retail, sure. I can't be bothered to spend the extra 20 bucks on a plush like that, you know? Brick 6? What's that, Eileen? It's a wine? No, it's Lego in Toronto. Send me a link, Eileen. Like brickworld, okay. Fucking fly. Where'd you go? I'm sorry, baby, I woke you up. Little fur baby. Actually, Squidman, without giving too much away, I'm gonna shoot you a question. So, yeah, if you can't answer that, let me know. Once every few months. Okay. Okay, let's give that link I gotta actually go in the chat to copy paste it. I think I've seen this logo before. It's in November. Hmm. Looks like a good 4 days. It's kind of a bummer they don't really... Oh, maybe they do. Hold on. Okay, let's have a look at this, actually. I should close this tab before I do stuff. Okay. Let's have a look at this. I got it muted just in case on my end and whatever. That is a very small space. That's cool. Ooh, that's cool too. Right on. You're so bad. Hold on. What? There's no way these figures are worth that. There is no way. Those are Canadian prices too, I'm assuming. Hold on. Uh-huh. Okay. Vendor price is my ass. Ooh, that's cool. Here you go. Yeah, this looks cool. Ooh, that train's nice. Okay. Hold on, was that a transformer? Ah. We're seeing a little bit of repetitive mock shots here. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, it's in August, I think. Okay. So... Oh, it's more kid-oriented. Yeah, this is more kid-oriented. This is Saga. Yeah. Event brick raffle entry. I think Brickworld Chicago cost me double this and kind of offered a bit more. This is absolutely more kid-oriented, I'd argue. No worries, Jay. Brick. Alabama. Yeah, okay. Star Wars sets are really cool. I definitely can see myself picking all but the R2-D2 looking one, the R2-D2 pack up. Yeah, I don't know. It would have to be, like, I don't see myself dedicating time to go to specifically that. That definitely seems more kid-oriented. Whereas brickworld is more adult-oriented, you know? I mean, you could argue brickworld is mainly mocks, too. Like, all LEGO conventions are normally mocks, but it's just like the activities. What are they more aimed towards, you know? Yeah, that's true. Lovely. Hey, okay. Huh. Okay. Cool. Sorry about that. We've been going for almost 2 hours. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of very sleepy. So, and I have to get up tomorrow early. So I think I'm probably going to call things here. So thanks everyone for coming and talking to me for like 2 hours about stuff, and then watching me build a little mech set. Definitely got my mind off a little bit of things. Hoping I don't have to cancel my plans for tomorrow, but we'll see. Yeah. I'm gonna get to work on some brickworld vlogs soon. Anywho, have a great rest of your day, guys, and week. I will keep y'all posted. Soka, you want to say goodbye? Come on, Soka. Come say goodbye. There you go. Here's Ahsoka. She's saying bye-bye. Take care, guys. Like and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one.